on, but we just gonna keep them on. Yo, all right. So what's up? Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So right now you are in the studio, the green screen studio, which is just my second room converted to a green screen. All right. So it's October 2nd in Japan, October 1st in my home country, the States, and we bringing back the game plan. Game plan. All right, so to get into this, first and foremost, I want to say thank you. I have my first two patrons. I don't know. 1080p and Eugene. Thank you. There is no tiers or levels. It's whatever you want to give, and just talk to me, whatever. But I'm working on some content that I'm just gonna be throwing up there. This morning I did a behind the scenes of me making the freestyle video that I'll post now after this video. All right, but moving on. Visa. So as I was saying before, I was working to get my permanent visa situated, and I paid all my taxes for the past 2 years. Got my little certificates. I hate when we got to pay taxes. We're adults. I'm an adult. Got an adult. But the things I could have bought with that tax money. Yeah, I'd rather they just take it straight out of my paycheck instead of the way they do it. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So I paid it. Then I made a phone call to the immigration. I said, hey, yeah, I just paid my taxes for 2 years. What about this year? Do you want me to pay half, or should I pay the whole thing? I was hoping they said half, but they're like, no, you got to pay the whole thing and get that certificate. That would have been 3 years. And then she's like, so how long you been in Japan? I'm like, 12 years. I said it with pride, 12 years. And then she's like, oh, in your case, you got to show 5 years of back taxes. I said, 5 years? 5 years? 5 years? I didn't want to hear that. 'Cause, Japan has this interesting way. They don't follow you around, man. They're working on it, but it's still a paper-based country, so you could like disappear but still be here. So now I got to go back 2 more years. I think I paid it. I don't know. I know. And then she's like, and on top of that, how's that pension looking? I said, pension? I said, I don't pay no pension. I said, doesn't your company? No, my company don't do nothing about that video of teaching in Japan, that part two or part one or 2020 updated. I don't know. That's coming because my company is doing me dirty. But basically, I need to be paying pension. I don't pay pension, so in addition to the back taxes that I may or may not have to pay, I need to drop 2 years of pension back pay. Insurance-wise, I have insurance, but they might want me to be on the Japanese national insurance, which is another 2 years of back pay. I'm not a fan of back pay. Future pay, I'll pay something in advance to get the benefit, but to pay something that already passed, and I've been to the city hall and we talked about this. So why I gotta pay something that's neither here or there. That's just what I gotta do, and I'm gonna do it. These are just hurdles, man. Hurdles which I'm ready to jump. But I'll talk more about that. But that's just whatever. All right. The contest. Thank you for everyone who gave me some ideas, and we're gonna use them. So the first prize is going. Well, there's only gonna be one prize. So the prize is gonna be chopsticks from Japan that are gonna be monogrammed, have your name in it, and if I can manage to get my logo on there, because I don't know how sophisticated this etching thing is, but so that would be so your name on some chopsticks with my logo and sent to you. And the second, because someone's like chopsticks and a photo. So here's a photo that I'll send to you. I'll put on a little poster board. All right. Let's see here. How do you get? All right. So something like this. Can you see it? And these are in color, but yeah, probably that one. I mean, they're all the same, whatever. So that's like a 8x3. Put on your dorm wall. I'll sign that. I should start selling my artwork, but I don't know, man. I was talking to a friend of mine, and just like validation. You're supposed to self-validate. Man, I'm out here putting my stuff out there. I'm validated, but to get that stamp of approval, like I keep saying this, but it is what it is. So I'm listening to Miles Davis, his audiobook. It's 13 hours, man. And he keeps saying, like, at one point he'll be like, I'm the shit. Ain't nobody messing with me. But then he'll be like, yeah, I didn't think I was good enough. And he just alternates between the two states of mind. Now he was great then. He was like 23 doing all these crazy things. When I was 23, I was just out in Japan doing out in Japan things, which was good, but what he was doing. But even he, Miles Davis, the greatest horn player that ever lived, had doubts and insecurities. And he would always say, Charlie Bird, he said I was good, so I felt good. So validation is real, man. It's real. But, my thing is you just push forward. You just keep doing it. Keep doing it. So that's the contest. That's the prizes. All right, well, a poster and chopsticks. Now, to get this, all you have to do is write a comment in this video. Put this in there. Put a comment down there. Just saying, well, first, you got to be subscribed. Don't be kind of, I don't know, I got lurkers, but, just hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell. Hit all those things. Hit the dab. I don't know. Anyway. And then just write in the comments why you watch me. Like, what was that first video you saw that's like, damn, I got to watch this dude. Or, this guy's crazy, but I watch him because in a way, this is validation for me. Well, actually, it's validation for other people because I already know it. I read all the comments, but other people will come and they'll read it and they'll be like, oh, yeah, okay, I don't know what they're talking about, but I'll stick around because that's the idea. But it's also because I need it. It's like virtual hugs. Someone gave me a virtual hug the other day. They're like, you need a virtual hug? And I'm like, I'll take one. But anyway, so that's the contest. It starts now. So when you see this video, write your comment, and it will end on the 10th, October 10th, which just happens to be my nephew's birthday. Neither here or there. He's a young man growing up to be a young man. But anyway, so it's the 10th. So it's like 9 days or so, 8 days. And I will be shipping it in 10 days from that. So on the 20th, it will ship, and you should receive it whenever you receive it. So yeah, and we'll do. I say we. No, it's you and I. We're a team. Anyway, we will have more contests, and I'll think of and how I'm judging. This one's going to be weird because I don't really have any good criteria. Just I'm gonna read all the comments, and the one that I feel is good, we'll get it. So that's all I can say for now. Maybe I'll think of better criteria. And I could, my BS meter, I turned it way down because but I'm gonna put it up to like level 7, so I'll smell the BS. You're like, oh yeah, man, I love some rhyming. I named my baby Rhyming Junior. Yeah, show me the certificates. And if it is true, you will get the prize, and Ryman Jr. will get one too. But you know what I'm saying? Just be. All right. And then we're just going to end this with, what was the last one? Oh, okay. So some of you know because you've been there from the beginning, and some of you don't know because you've been there from the new beginning. Because I used to have a channel called Messy Pro. I say used to, it's still there. I post on it. All last year I was posting on it. But then I made this new channel, Rhyme Gaijin. And then, boom, from that point, I was doing all the things that you have seen me do. Kind of separated them. Sometimes they intersect and whatever. That last video where I was making the beat was actually supposed to go on the other channel. But, the iPhone. So it was an accident, a happy accident, because a lot of people are like, "Hey, that was pretty dope." Yeah. So I do that all the time. But I got two channels. I'm gonna try to keep the music on one side and keep the rhyming guidance channel is kind of like the behind the scenes of the music making. But when I stopped making music as much, went to photography. I didn't make a photography channel. Then I was just jumping. It gets, and that's just how I do things. Everything gets a little. It's like if I was Coca-Cola, there's Cherry Coke and there's Sprite. Two different demographics, two different markets, and then there's Diet, and then there's. So you see what I'm saying? All right. So and then last, well, I guess there's two more points. All right. One point, my promise. Let me sit up straight. Let me. All right. So I promise. Now I'm gonna be more active on the channel because I got big plans. But I'll get into that later on, whatever. But I have some big plans, and yeah. But I promise, regardless of what I'm making, selling, producing, what have you, I will not. Now here, quote me on this one. I will not sell to you. This will not be a kind of promotion channel. Hey guys, I'm in Japan. Buy this pen because I made. All I will do is I'll mention it. I'll put a link somewhere so you can see it, and that the rest is up to you. So I never want to hear, why didn't you tell me about it? I will say it. I'll put a link. I'll put a poster, but that's not going to be. And that's just what it is. Those who want it will get it, and those who don't won't get it. But I promise I won't do that. And I've been keeping this promise because there's been times when randos would come up to me like, "Yo, man, you got all these people following you. You should sell them this thing that I'm making." Can I see it? Well, I don't have it yet, but when I make it, you should sell it, and then I'll give you 10% of. Nah, I don't like that. And we don't. Everyone who ever approached me on those kind of things, we don't talk, because there's a kind of respect that I want from you guys, and the kind of respect that I'm giving you. And people who don't respect that are not going to be, like, you'll never see me promoting e-cigarettes because I don't smoke e-cigarettes. I don't smoke cigarettes. You won't see me promoting things that I don't believe in. That's you won't see me promoting music that I don't like. You won't see me working with artists that I don't like personally. I might not like their music or their vibe or whatever, but that's just not going to happen on this channel. Not today, not tomorrow. And yeah. So in a way, I'm shooting myself in the foot because these are kind of I could. But anyway, that's just my promise. I'm gonna keep that. And if I ever fuck up, call me out on that. Pull up this video, unless I delete it, but pull it up and be like, you said this and you went back on your word, and maybe I have reason for that. Maybe I just found out I got a baby coming and I need money and but again, that's just not what I'm trying to do. All right, and okay, so last, all right, so on October 10th, right when the contest ends, I'm going to start, well, they're separate, and I'm going to make, this is going to go on all my platforms, this pitch, this thing, but, all right, so I'm going to make a course, beat making and sampling course, and I need to practice doing that, so I need some students. So I'm gonna make a form because I'm gonna be selective because I found that certain people, yeah, they want to make beats and all that, but they're not really serious, and I find myself wasting my time. I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to waste your time. So I'm gonna make a thing today, a little Google thing. So name. Do you have experience making music? Why do you want to make music? What do you have? You don't need anything, but you probably need a computer because I'm going to use MPC Beats. It's a free application from Akai. The same thing that I be using, they made a free application. And wow, I was playing around with it this morning and yesterday. I mean, I had it for a minute, but I've been playing around with it, and it is, you could do almost everything that I'm doing. There's some things you need a dedicated controller, and I'm working on that too. Something cheap that you guys can get under $100. But anyway, so I'm looking for 10 students. I don't care how old you are. I don't even care if you speak the language. It may be a problem, but we'll work on that. But 10 students who really want to make music. And this will be from October 10th to October 20th, 30th, 2 weeks, maybe 2 weeks, 10 days, 2 weeks. I'm still working on that. But it'll have a little syllabus. We'll have You'll have homework. I'll check it. You'll get feedback. It'll be personalized. And at the end of the 10 days or 20 days, I'm still working that out. You should be able to make a beat. You should be able to do everything that you see me doing. Maybe not as fast, because it's just when I was looking at the program, like it's confusing. Same with Ableton, Reason. Like they have all these things up in there that it confuses people. You know, simple is best. A piano has white keys and black keys. Pretty simple. Like if they started, the electric synthesizers have all those knobs, it gets confusing. But the basics are there. If you know the basics, then you'll be able to take it farther. All right, so now you say, okay, that's great. How much does it cost? Well, it doesn't really cost anything. It costs $10. You see what I did there? On the 10th, we're going to start. It's $10. I'm looking for 10 students. Now, I wanted to go for 10 days, but the purpose of anyone paying $10 is you put a little bit of skin into the bucket. I don't know if I'm using that correctly, but you're invested. $10 is not that much, but if you can't even pay $10, then you're probably. And to be honest, all the stuff I'm saying is on the internet. It's on YouTube. MPC has a bunch of videos of them explaining their stuff. Everyone is doing it. The thing that I don't like, or the thing that they're not doing it, is not personalized. I don't think they care. They're just, look at me. I'm doing this. Hey, buy my product. It's promotion, whatever. My purpose is to get people making music, because I believe the world would be a better place if people were able to express themselves through music. Just get that out there. Oh, man. Oh, the world would be a better place, I believe. So that is my mission. And there's going to be a lot of, you're going to see a lot of videos of me just throwing out all these things, all these ideas I've been having, and never just, now's the time. I'm going to do this. So one more time, I'm looking for 10 students. I don't care your level, but if you're a master, I mean, you could learn some stuff from me, and you could do it just to support. Thank you, whatever. But anyone is able. You don't need anything except a computer. It works on Windows and Macs. But that's all. You don't need anything else. And, oh yeah, this is the best part. At the end of the course, after 20 days or 10 days, I will be giving away a controller, an MPC little piano. It's only $100. I say only, but it's just a kind of. Now it's going to be like all the students would make a beat, and then somehow we'd figure out, maybe have people vote for it. I'm still working on all this in real time, but someone's going to get a little keyboard and a little thing saying congratulations. So yeah, that's where I'm going with this. Still working out the details, and that's that. There'll be another video for that coming up pretty soon, and the Patreon, the link's down there. If you want to support, thank you. If you don't, it isn't a thing. It just like a video. You don't even have to share the video. Sharing helps, but like the video. Put a comment down there. Let me know if something is weird. Like, hey man, your green screen is there's no green on this side, and I'll be like, well, because I put it too far on that side, and I got tired of doing it, so I just left it, and I was gonna crop it, but I thought I liked the aesthetic of it. There's a reason for most of the things I do, but yeah, that's support too. And honestly, maybe you didn't do it, but someone at some point sent me a message, just out the blue, just saying, "Hey man, blah da 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 da," da," and it made me like, I mean, because the internet is a crazy place, crazy and dark place. There's some great things, and there's a reason why you don't see a lot of my friends doing YouTube. And they tell me, they be like, "Yeah, man, people on there just be stupid and arguing and da 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 da," da." And it's true. You 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 put the picture of your baby and someone is saying Trump. It just goes that way, and then if you try to like, well, and the next thing you know, they're berating you, and it's a scary place. It's like, why even bother, right? I saw the other day, I'm in the States, or I'm in Japan, so I didn't see the commercials or whatever. But the AT&T woman, I think it's AT&T. She has a very curvy body, whatever. And then people started harassing her and saying derogatory things. Like, this is the world we live in. It's like people want to put themselves out there, but then they just don't want to put themselves out there. I get that. And yeah, yeah. But anyway, it is 7 o'clock. This is crazy. I woke up at 3. I actually woke up at 3. Actually, I woke up at 2:58 because I was really excited to do my thing today. And my thing was just practicing using MPC Beats, the software. So I was just working on that. Shot a little video. Now I'm making this, and then I gotta upload it. I was supposed to work out because I'm decided to go to an everyday workout, but 4 hours just went gone. So now I gotta figure out how to get more time. Cause I'm pushing. But someone asked me yesterday, said, "Don't you feel tired or have headaches and all that?" Nah, man, 5 hours, I'm good. But what does happen is if I'm sitting there, like let's say I'm watching a movie. Well, I don't watch movies. I don't know if I hate to say this, but if I'm teaching a student, right, and the student does not speak at a volume so I can't hear them. I'm old. I can't hear shit. So I can't hear them. I can't hear them. Next thing you know, I find myself, huh? Because I can't hear them. I'm looking at them. I say, "How are you?" And come on now. I'm fine. I'm okay. Do a gesture. Do something. Yeah. Or speeches. Sometimes I have to listen to 30 kids give speeches, and you get 30 kids giving the same exact speech. "Hello, my name is Tom. I'm living in the..." Well, I wish they would do it that way, but it's not even, it's some, and that just gets me zoning off. Like, I need to be stimulated. So I found now that I've been sleeping for 5 hours, waking up at 3, I'm always moving. I'm like a shark. When I stop, it's like I'm dying. Dying. Anyway, I think that's everything. I wrote it down because if you don't write it down, you're not going to remember. And I know this, but I always don't write shit down, so I don't remember a lot of stuff. But I wrote it down. And yeah. So thank you for watching. This was supposed to be a 5-minute video. I kid you not. And it turned into this. But yeah. All right. And what do you think about this sound? How's that sounding? I got the thing all set up. I got a wireless right here. I'm working with a wireless, even though I don't need to. But look at it. All right. I'm out. Peace.